Hey, what's going on guys, it's Bagas here, and since all of my essay videos so far have been pretty objective, I honestly did not know what word describes them best as like a collective. Today, I thought we would do something more personal, something more near and dear to my heart, what dinosaur documentaries mean to me. Now, I've told the story before of my first introduction to dinosaur documentaries, but I've never actually gone into greater detail about it. So I was around 4 or 5 years old, I'm pretty sure, and I was currently living in Australia because my mom was attending uni, I'm pretty sure. And I'm also not exactly sure what happened, but I somehow got my hands on a DVD copy of Prehistoric Park. I'm not exactly sure if it was the whole series or was it only the first episode, but yeah, point is I got a copy of it, and I think I may have gotten it from a museum, or maybe just bought it, I'm not exactly sure, my memory is pretty vague on that. But that's really when I started loving dinosaurs. I loved the show and it made me want to actually become a paleontologist when I grew up. And this kind of memory, or this, I guess, story, or at least I think what I think is a close approximation of the actual story. Like I said, my memory is pretty big on it. Is the exact reason why I love Prehistoric Park and why I love Nigel Marvis as a documentary presenter as much as I do, because it was quite literally my first steps into becoming the big dinosaur nerd that I am today. And therefore it holds a very special place in my heart. So after I went back to Indonesia, I was pretty much fully transfixed with dinosaurs and documentaries in general. Back then, most of my friends grew up with cartoons and other stuff like that. I grew up with documentaries, with nature documentaries specifically, like Nat Geo was my thing. And over the years, I eventually watched other dinosaur documentaries, the one with series, Planet Dinosaur, Dinosaur Revolution, Dinosaur Planet, and several others as well. I mean, looking at my review playlist should give you a good idea of which documentaries I've watched, and which ones I've enjoyed. My love of dinosaurs got to the point where I acted like a dinosaur. I am not joking. I actually acted like a dinosaur, and looking back, it was pretty stupid. I thankfully grew out of that phase, mainly because of my friends teasing, but we're not talking about that. Actually, because of that teasing, I kind of toned down and suppressed the dinosaur nerd in me for like the entirety of elementary school. But once I graduated, and with good grades, I may add, I grew back into that dinosaur loving side of myself, and it has persisted to this day. Speaking of this day, now, well, I'm making YouTube videos covering dinosaur games and making review videos, which is something that I've never thought I would be doing at this current state of time. But hey, I'm doing it and having a ton of fun making these videos despite the sheer amount of work they take. And the sheer amount of time they take, I think, is what's more major about it. Now that I have more of a mature mind, I can look at these pieces of media from my childhood with a new perspective now, and I've gained a whole new appreciation for the genre, and I think it has unintentionally also improved my writing skills, doing these reviews and all that. So I guess since the future hasn't happened yet, I don't know what's gonna happen beyond this road, but it's probably gonna be filled with more dinosaur documentary reviews as more get released, and I'm gonna continue to love this genre, probably for the rest of my life. So to answer the title of this video, dinosaur documentaries were my first introduction to dinosaurs through Prehistoric Park, and it made me grow up with nature documentaries, which is something I am very glad happened instead of growing up with cartoons and other stuff. Then, actually growing up, I kinda had to change my attitude regarding it, but I still loved watching dinosaur documentaries throughout that period, even though I had to kind of suppress my love of dinosaurs, because I'll be honest, it was getting overboard a bit. And now they represent what I love doing, which is providing content for you guys to watch, where we can both learn something about dinosaurs and how this genre could advance into the future. And well, I think it's here to stay in a very special spot in my heart. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And first of all, if there's any audio problems with this video, um, I don't know what's happened with my OBS, but I don't know if it's the OBS or the mic itself, but it's acting weird. Like, it's not recording as loud as it usually is, which I don't know what's up with that. Anyways, yeah, so this video is also kind of served as a test video to see if if I don't know if I can somehow fix the audio or not. But yeah. Anyways, this is a different type of essay video. It's something that's more personal for me, something closer to my heart rather than something objective or more analytical. That's the right word I was trying to find. But yeah. This video is probably not gonna be too long. It's a short and sweet video and actually I'm glad because it actually makes it easier for me to test the audio on. But yeah. I guess I'll see you in the next video, which should be a ranking my reviews if I remember my schedule correctly. But yeah, for some reason it's also been kind of weird recording this video. My voice has been off. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.